one weak password can hand an attacker to your entire Postgres database, and the built-in tool mean to stop that. PostgreSQL don't rely on it. So as a DBA, we every day used to face the same battle fight. Users are setting lazy password. Example, if you are creating a user, they will create password 123 or just at the rate 123 or 12345. So these are the small laziness, easy to get your password, so the attacker can entirely access your Postgres database. So in this video we are going to discuss about how to enforce a strong password in PostgreSQL, which helps your security enforcement. Even though if user try to set the short password or lazy password, you can make the user to use the one capital letter, small letter and combination of symbols, mixed variation of the particular length. They can set the password. So let's deep dive into the video. Internal gatekeeper, so which is we are going to discuss about the password check module. So what it will exactly do? So when the user try to access the normal or weak password, as I mentioned example, they are going to use 123 or 12345, it automatically terminated or rejected. So it experts the user has to use this kind of combination at the rate symbol and number. So this module activates automatically whenever the user credential or set or updated via the create role or alter role. Okay, so let's example, every time when someone try to execute a create or alter role, it inspects the password and throw an error, which is the password is too weak, you have to enable it. So how it works? So you have to enable this module in shared preload libraries followed by restart. So once you restarted, which automatically invoke this module or extension. Okay, this is what I mentioned. So we have to go to the Postgres configuration file and we need to provide like this password check module, followed by we have to restart the cluster. So this module enforce a simple password to strengthen rules. So even though if user try to use a weak password, it enforce you have to use these many characters, then only that role, in case if you are going to change the password, so which expects the that many length of the password, or so if you are creating a new password, that time also which expects the same criteria. So most of the client, the program encrypted the password before it reaches the server. So the password check usually never see the real password, it can only guess. But you can force the plain text password to fix that. Now you are using the plain text password across your network, which is worse than a problem. So that's why PostgreSQL recommends to against the password check a high security setups. So either you have to use the Kerberos or LDAP, so which takes care of more security strengthening point of view. Let's see in the demo. So for this demo, I am going to use Postgres version 15. So let's verify the select version. So you can see here the Postgres version 15.14. Now you can verify the shared preload libraries, so which is empty. Now you can set the library module, either you can use the alter command or you can directly edit the Postgres configuration file and set the length, then restart followed by. Okay, so postgresql.conf edit shared load. So here actually we have to provide the module name, libdir, password check. Since I have tested this one, so that's why you are able to see this parameter. Otherwise you have to manually add this one. Okay, so you can just say min password length and max password thing. So that are the things you can set over here. So for this I am just using the min password length. Okay, so I've done this. Now going to restart my cluster. The server is restarted. You can just verify the one second. So after restarted, you are able to see the password check module. You can just try to create the password. Okay, now create role name is, you can say password underscore check with password 1 2 3. So you will see this kind of thing. At the I'm going to say 3 4 5. Again it will say like this 6 7 8 9 0. So the password length has been satisfied 10 length of the character, but still it insists to use both letters and non-letters. So I am going to say p at the rate. Okay, you can see here I have used one strong capital letter and the symbol combination of numbers. Once it met the 10 characters along with your combination of this one, which accept the password and it allows to create a role. What if I am going to alter the role of testing user? testing with password 123. Again it will say the same error. Okay, now you can say @test yes symbol which accept the password. So where you can exactly use this kind of things when your user is very lazy to use the short form of password. So as a DBA you can enforce this module, so all of the user can able to strictly maintain the same length of the password, right? Also which improves your security. In case if you want to go multiple users, as I mentioned earlier, you can go with Kerberos or LDAP authentication, right? So it can easily change your password, and that security wise also it had a good features, right? This will be used for only that when the user are less. If you are like a small scale database user and applications were used, then you can go with this password check module, right? So I hope you understand how to strengthen your user password in order to use weekend passwords. If you like this video which gives value for you, please subscribe to this channel.